Hey y'all, welcome back to another video on my channel.
Want to not be on my I can't really see what did I miss. Ex-strippers.
In case you're new here, I'm Olivia Lachey, which is my first name and my middle name put together, and I do vlogs at Grambling State University at the HBCU that I attend, which is in Grambling, Louisiana. And I'm going to be a senior this upcoming year. Hopefully I'm graduating May of 2025. That's my goal. I'm back. I was gone for 6 months, a long time. That's why I'm bringing y'all this video. So this is going to be a semester recap so that I can recap my semester and what I was doing while I was gone. Also going to be explaining what I'm going to be doing moving forward. Still going to be vlogging, but I'm just going to be explaining what I'm going to be doing within the upcoming year, and then answering some questions that I see you all leave in the comments, as well as questions that I get frequently in my DMs. First, want to say congratulations to all of the freshmen who have been accepted at Grambling State University. If you're coming to Grambling this upcoming semester, you're gonna have so much fun. I love Grambling. I love my HBCU. And if you have questions or you just need somebody to talk to about your experience, you can always text my Instagram and I will be responsive. I would rate my spring semester honestly a 10 out of 10. I had fun. I tried new things. I did a lot of stuff. And we're going to talk about it. I am now a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. I am now a Delta. In case some of you may not be familiar with Greek life and what that is, on campus we have sororities and fraternities, a part of the Divine Nine. And within the Divine Nine, there are 9 sororities and fraternities. Sororities are for women, fraternities are for men. And so the main goal for all of these organizations is community service, but each one has different aspects that they focus on. This semester, I was in the process of becoming a Delta, so that took up a lot of my time, getting used to that sisterhood. You basically form a sisterhood and a bond with the other new members who are selected into the organization. So that's what I was doing this semester. Probate is basically like a new member orientation, and that's where all of the new members of the organization that's in the sorority or fraternity, they're basically like showcased to the school, like, hey, these are now the new members. These are the new members on the yard. This is who the faces that you're going to be seeing within this organization. Top of joining Delta Sigma Theta, I also did a campaign. I was campaigning for Miss Senior. Miss Senior is on the Royal Court. Grambling and at all the HBCUs, there is a Royal Court where you have your Mrs. or Mr. of the university. Grambling does not have a Mr. We only have a Mrs. And then you have the class queens, which is Miss Freshman through Miss Senior. And I was campaigning for Miss Senior. Unfortunately, I did not win, but I had such a fun campaign. I feel like my campaign was very personable to me. I did the Renaissance theme by Beyonce. I went to her concert, so I felt like I could really relate to that theme. With my campaign team and the support that was shown to me throughout that entire week. As I'm talking, I'm going to be putting pictures and videos right here of my campaign because it was amazing. And if you're coming into Grambling and you're considering campaigning for the Royal Court, or maybe even just for an SGA position, SGA stands for Student Government Association. And that's like your class president, vice president, secretaries, senates, etc. If you plan on doing that, I would highly suggest it. And if you have any questions, then I can make another video explaining like the campaign ins and outs, how to campaign, etc. If you follow my Instagram, then you may have seen the campaign. I believe that campaign was in April. I believe so. But if not, I still have campaign videos on my Instagram page, and I also have a campaign highlight. So you can go on into that highlight and just kind of click through and see a little bit of how my campaign went. Campaign week is really busy. You're up every day trying to do stuff for your campaign, trying to get your social media campaign going. It's also really fun and it's really rewarding, especially if you win. And even if you don't win, it's still rewarding because although I did not win my campaign, I still feel as though it just kind of helped to get my face out there. It just helped to show who Olivia is and what I'm capable of. I was going to vlog campaign week, but it was so much going on. Like, I was going to bed late, at like 12 a.m., 1 a.m. every night, and having to wake up at like 6 or 7 so I could do my makeup and my hair. That's another thing campaign week really taught me. Just keeping up with yourself is a lot of work. You know, I was waking up every day of campaign week, doing my makeup, making sure my hair was out of the flexi rods. And so it was a lot, but it really taught me a lot as well. Like, I really enjoyed it because I felt like, moment of vulnerability, I felt like campaign week was the first time in a long time that I really kept up with myself the most. Waking up every day and doing my makeup and hair and actually putting on an outfit, I don't do that every day. You know, of course I'm gonna walk out the house looking presentable, but I'm not putting on a full face of makeup every day, putting flexi rods in my hair every night to make sure it stays curled. But I enjoyed that. I really did enjoy that because I walked out of the house feeling like, you know, feeling confident, So campaign week really taught me a lot other than, you know, just winning. I am also still the president of DBW, the Society of Distinguished Black Women, which is a non-Greek organization on our campus for females. I'm still the president. Going into this next semester, I will still be the president. So of course I was still doing things with DBW, community service, fellowship, and that's just another sisterhood that we have on campus that I'm a part of. So if you do come into Grambling and you're looking for Greek life, it's definitely very prevalent on campus, whether you want to go Greek or non-Greek. So moving forward into this next semester, what am I going to be doing? I'm still going to be the president of DBW. I'm also, of course, going to be in Delta. I'm actually the scholarship chair. I feel as though I can really bring a lot of knowledge on our campus about how to win scholarships, where to get scholarships, and etc. Also on our campus activities board, which is called FSUB, which stands for the Favorite Student Union Board, and I'm the publicity co-chair. That just means that I'm making flyers, taking pictures and videos of campus activities around campus, like for homecoming, spring. So FSUB plans homecoming, spring fest, all the big activities that's on campus. FSUB is over that. And if you are coming in this semester, you all can go ahead, I'll leave it right here, follow that page, What's Up with FSUB, because that will, on that page, you will see all of those activities, events that will be happening on campus, especially for Welcome Week. I believe Welcome Week is the second week in August. So if you're coming onto campus as a freshman, you're going to be here for Welcome Week, and you'll be able to meet other freshmen, participate in those activities. I definitely recommend going to Welcome Week. Another surprise, I'm no longer living on campus. I'm going to be living off campus in a student apartment. And so I am so excited to be doing vlogs where you're no longer going to see me in the dorms. So I've upgraded. Y'all gonna see an apartment tour, me moving into my apartment. What is the weather like? So when you first come to Grambling, it's going to be very hot. I'd say it's hot from like August to early November. It's gonna be hot, like 100 degrees and higher. You're gonna be sweating, okay? And especially if you don't have a car and you're walking around campus a lot, you're gonna be sweating. So make sure that you're bringing summer clothes that are loose, that you don't mind sweating in. But I would say like November into December, it does start to get cold. So if you know that you will not be able to go home, then maybe bring also like a jacket, a hat, stuff that could keep you warm at the same time. What is dorm life like? It can get noisy for sure because, you know, people be outside. It honestly just depends on who your neighbors are and how loud the people are around you, but it can get a little bit noisy. Also, where I was staying in Bowen, there was a baseball field right behind it. So I would always hear the baseball team practicing. I would hear their music. It is what it is. Dorm life, it's still fun. Be friends with your roommates. I'm very close with my roommates. Those were my first friends at Grambling. And so if you can be cool with your roommates, get cool with your roommates. That might be your first friend on campus. As far as what to bring, I feel like a lot of people tell you to not bring everything because it is a small space. But a person like me, I need everything. So I bring everything and I make it fit. So the biggest thing is going to be organization. Organization bins. Just making sure that you have your stuff organized, because there's nothing more I hate than a place that's not organized. If you know that you're going to be bringing a lot of stuff, make sure that you have your organization down packed. As far as like eating, because I know sometimes people can get very tired of the cafeteria food very, very quickly. And so for that, what I would do in the dorms is buy like those pre-made meals, simple cuisine meals. That wasn't the one that I used to eat though. It was another brand that I really liked that I just cannot remember the name of. But those freezer section foods that are already pre-made and all you have to do is heat them up in the microwave, I would bring those. Now, we're not supposed to have air fryers and electric skillets, but I'm not going to say bring them because you're not supposed to bring them. But I'm not going to say bring them, but you're going to get tired of that cafeteria food very quickly. On-campus jobs or jobs in general that are offered. So we do have on-campus jobs, and that's called work study. Like a student job, but it's on campus. And so you can get work study through financial aid, because I believe it's only for people who are eligible. So you would have to talk to financial aid in Lee Hall in order to obtain work study. And I believe you can do work study anywhere on campus. So if you want to, like, for instance, I was a student ambassador. So you can do work study with the Office of Admissions as a student ambassador and get paid to be a student ambassador. Then there are also off-campus jobs. Of course, if you want to work a retailer, fast food, Chick-fil-A, Starbucks, Zaxby's, Raising Cane's, Old Navy, TJ Maxx, Ulta. But you would have to have a car to get to those locations because that's in Reston, which is about 15 minutes away. It's campus life like. So as I mentioned before, I'm a part of FSUB, and FSUB are the people who plan all of the activities on campus. So FSUB is pretty much hosting all of the events that will be on campus. Of course, when you first come in as a freshman, you have Welcome Week, and then that's just a full week of activities. And then after that, FSUB will host an activity here or there. Girl Talk Tuesdays, Man to Man Mondays. Those are like the staple events that I can think of. You also have Homecoming, Spring Fest, football games. I'm so ready for football season. But football games, which can be either away games or home games. U Classic and the State Fair Classic are the two biggest games that we have for the fall semester. So if you can go to those, I would definitely recommend it. We do have a bus that will take you to those games. Of course, you'll have to pay, but when you pay, it comes with like a package, and it's called a spectator bus. So the package will include your transportation, your hotel stay, and your game ticket. So for example, Bayou Classic, last year, I believe the spectator bus was $250. And that included all three of those things that I listed off, which is a great price because Bayou Classic, those hotel prices go up to the sky. My biggest piece of advice for you all is to get involved. Get involved on campus. We have an organization fair in September, and that's where you're going to be able to meet all of the orgs that we have on campus, and you'll be able to see how you can get involved and become a member, because that's also how you're going to meet people, is through involvement. Campaign. Run for something in SGA. Do it. Just do it. Like, literally just do it. Don't think about it. Because I was definitely having doubts running for Miss Senior. But y'all, I just did it. Do it nervous. Do it scared. If you all have any more questions about Grambling, please leave them below in the comments. Those are the questions that I know that I get that I can think of off the top of my head. See y'all in the fall. And if you're coming to Grambling, welcome Gram fam. Welcome to Grambling State University. I cannot wait to see you on campus. Bye.